All right, so you finally decided to get on social media as a real estate agent. Congratulations. In this video, I'll show you exactly the best social media marketing strategy as a real estate agent in 2020. So first thing first, you want to have a content strategy to post on different channels. So which channels I recommend? Facebook, set up your Facebook professional page, your Instagram, so your professional Instagram page, your YouTube channel, and I also recommend that you set up your Google My Business page, and so that you show up when people look up your name or your business name or your team's name. And also I recommend that you set up your LinkedIn and also your Twitter. So Twitter, I don't see why you would get that many leads with this, but it's just because you want to optimize your social media and also get more real estate, take more real estate when people look up your name on Google, right? So if you have your Twitter account optimized and you're posting on that, your Twitter will show up in the search results. And the more people see your face and the more people have references in social media or links or websites that they can look you up and have more information about you, the more trust you'll be able to build in their mind. So that's why you want to be on all these other platforms, even though they won't really directly get you more leads or more clients. Now that's the first thing. Once you have these social media created, make sure you optimize them. So have the same professional picture on all of these, and then make sure that you have your bio, your description describing you, how you can help them, specifically telling them who you are, what you do, how you can help them, what area you are serving, and also how you stand out as a real estate agent. Could just be simply as, my name is Michael, Michael Berube, real estate agent with Remax, in the business for like 10 years, whatever. I serve Montreal and the area, and I stand out because I'm good at social media marketing or something like that, right? You don't have to do it like that and say it like this, but obviously put it in bullet points or something on Instagram and Facebook so that it's clear, it's straight to the point, and it's simple. Now that's the first thing, right? Set up your social media and optimize them. Once you have that, what you want to do is post content. So to begin with, I recommend you have like a regular schedule that you post for all of your updates about your transactions. What I mean by this is post about your just listed. So the listings that you just listed, post about them, have a template that you can create on canva.com, for example, or have your assistant, do them and customize them for each of your listing, and then post that with a copy, which is pretty much like standard across all of your other and future posts. So that way you can just copy and paste it, tweak a few things, change the address and the features of the properties, and it's ready to go. So that's the first thing. You want to have just listed, sold, open houses updates, price updates about your listings. When you bought a property with a specific buyer or client, want to talk about it, showcase the property or showcase the buyer, showcase the transaction, right? So this alone, if you already have listings, if you already have things going on in your business, you'll probably be able to get at least 30 posts per month with just listed, price updates, sold, and open houses, right? So this is a lot of content. That's like one post per day. And if you want to have like the best social media strategy, you want to have more posts than this. Also, one thing I forgot to mention, when you post on Facebook, on your professional Facebook page, don't just post on your professional Facebook page. I recommend you also post on your personal Facebook page, because you'll get more reach more people, and your network will also be able to see it. So a lot of people talk about your SOI, your sphere of influence. Well, this is another way to stay in front of your network and the people who already know you, trust you, and like you by constantly posting about stuff. So make sure though that you are not spamming and just posting the same stuff. It has to be entertaining, give out value, and like I always say, don't just put your phone number and tell them to contact you. Be really non-pushy, and people will trust you more and be attracted to you more easily. So that's the first thing. Now, once you have that content, you want to also post about your life updates. What's going on in your personal life? Now, I know this is not for everybody, but if you want to truly have the best strategy in terms of social media marketing for your real estate business, you have to also post outside of business. What are you doing? What are your hobbies? What are you doing on Saturday night and stuff like that? And this will also build trust and relationship. Will be able to open up relationship with potential clients, because they won't just see you in a suit trying to sell them all the time 24/7, but they also realize that, hey, you know, you are a human as well and you actually care about them. So yeah, and when you are more vulnerable on social media, people will trust you more, and it's a way to, you know, be more authentic. So that's another thing to do. Post about life updates. Doesn't have to be always about real estate. And another thing, once you have your content strategy settled in, and once you have your social media optimized and set up, what you want to do is start running Facebook ads, retargeting ads more specifically for the people who visited your website in the last 6 months, and also targeting the people who already engaged with your Facebook page and your Instagram page over the last year. So with this, you only need a small budget, because most likely than not, your audience will be so small, except if you already have like a big, you know, a huge amount of traffic on your website or social media, then probably you'll need more ad spend. But to be honest with you, like with most of our clients, we only spend a dollar per day or $1.50 per day on retargeting ads, because it's enough, because their audience is so small. So we're able to always be in front of these people who already visited one of your listings or already visited your website to learn more about your services, and also who also, you know, engage with your Instagram posts, your Instagram stories, your Facebook stories, or just some of your, I don't know, your posts on Facebook. So just for $1 per day. Could be 2, could be 3, depending on the strategy and how many ads you have. But I recommend you just set up, for example, 6 different ads for retargeting with different ad copies, different images each. So that way it's not boring, and you're not just showing the same ad to the same people, but you know, it's diversified. And then every 2 months you can refresh the creatives, have new ad copies for your retargeting audience. And then once you have this, what you want to do is if you truly want to have like the best social media strategy for your real estate business and get more listings, get more buyers, what you want to do is start running cold ads on Facebook, meaning targeting the people who don't know about you yet, who are not in your retargeting audience, and who match your ideal client in your area. So for example, if you are targeting potential sellers in New York City, then you could do so with Facebook ad by saying, hey, I want to target these type of people, this age, and you know, these criteria. Now obviously you probably won't be able, if you're targeting New York City, to target by age and, you know, tweak a lot of stuff because of the special ad category, but you'll still be able to do so with other ways to go around it, like using lookalike audiences, custom audiences, and stuff like that. Now I won't go into custom audiences and lookalike audiences in this video, because I don't want to confuse you and I don't want to, you know, just waste too much time on that. But basically what you want to do is just offer something of value to these people. Could be like a free home valuation in exchange of their information. That way you not only post content and are always in front of people, but you're also collecting a database information of potential clients that want to sell in New York City, for example, and that want to, you know, work with you or are looking for an agent. And that way you can call them, you can follow up with them with SMS, phone number. And if you actually collect their property address, you can actually, you know, send out mailers after that to these addresses. So once you have your social media optimized, you're posting content on a daily basis, and not only that, but you're doing retargeting to the people who already know you, already engaged on your website and social media, and then you're running paid ads on cold people who don't know about you yet, then you have the complete social media strategy in place. Because I'm telling you, that's how you become omnipresent. You generate leads day in, day out that are qualified, that want to work with you specifically, and that's how you just get a flood like of inbound leads coming to you. And you don't need to rely on referrals, your SOI, or doing cold calling or door knocking, because everyone knows it's time consuming, it sucks, and it's not fun, right? And basically it's hard, it takes a lot of time to see results. So that's why you want to focus on this strategy, to get you a lot of real estate leads. If you have questions or if you like the video, please let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.